Shemai GTA chums, on the prize ride we have the Dominator ASP, and all you need to do in order to win this car is going to be place top 5 for 4 days in a row. Well worth it, easy to do. It's just basically logging in. It's not, I don't know if I like this customization or not. I think it looks very bold, and I have a far better customization, which is probably one of my best customizations on this car. And see what difference the white makes. It just makes it more classic. Beautiful. So we're going to customize this car to the max, and we're going to talk about performance. But this is one of my favorite cars in the entire game. It's a daily driver. I keep it over in my casino where I spawn most of the time. So for that reason, it's a yes for me. You need to win it. I might even win a second one if I can, but I don't even have the space for it. So everything's upgraded to the max that needs to be upgraded for speed, performance. It's a tuner's car. It's a very good tuner's car. You can use it in tuner's races. I use it in tuner's races. I've even won some in it. But let's have a look at what kind of liveries we have for this. It is, of course, a classic Mustang, a Ford Mustang. I suppose it's classic now. Is it an old one? Is it 80s or 90s Mustang? Drop it in the comments. Right, so this stripe we've done before. This is a hint towards the, I think it was a Boss 302 Mustang, an old one, 60s. That is, of course, the Fast and Furious, and that is the green variant of those flames that we've already got on, but I think the pink looks better. But I'm sure you could do like a green with the black or something like that, or a dark colour. Would look very nice. But I am tempted to just go for none, because none is where it's at. Let's try our luck and see what we can do. Let's have a look. First off, let's go for the respray. So primary colour, we need to change it. I'm tempted to go matte, but let's look at the classics and just see where they lie. The scale of things. So we could do the opposite of that, which is going to be a darker build. So the thing is, it's very difficult now to beat what I've already seen. Candy red. I've not done a candy red build on this, but just don't feel it's the right time right now for that. Pink. No. What's with the stutter? Tangerine would look very good. Not with the purple. I don't know. But I think I prefer the orange because it's a bit brighter. My crew colour would be very good for this car, I think. Let's just go with orange for now, and we'll pick a secondary colour, which I suspect is going to be black. Going to go with the classics again. Yep, wang on the black. Look at that. Bring it back. Let's just see. Let's just roll through and see if there's anything that jumps out. Oh, you see it's colouring up the internals as well, so just tangerine is good. But is there anything else that contrasts that but looks good? Not the orange. That green was horrible, wasn't it? What about a blue? Like something like ultra blue. Yes and no. Yes and no. I'm not sure about ultra blue. You know, I'm going the Rockstar way with this one, isn't it? It's going kind of all Rockstar. What about a darker blue? I kind of like it and I don't like it. Racing blue. Damn it, I said I wasn't going to take a long time with this one. You know what, I'm going to stick with a black because I cannot figure that one out without it looking a bit disgusting. So there we go, black is the right choice. Trim colour. Graphite is what we have, but I want to choose something a bit different now because we've gone boring with the black on the outside. Let's look at it from the outside and just see what we can see. So we've got reds. I want that blue to come in again because I feel we need that extra colour. Diamond blue is pretty damn good, but can we get away with ultra blue? Yes, we can. It's just a peepee place where you can just look in and see it. Oh, this is all the dials. You see what that does? I'm not interested. Crew emblem goes on a door, and let's go back to the start because we've wasted enough time on this already. Bumpers. So we're probably not going to change these because that black colour is essential for it. So that's a cleaner look. You can do for a more rugged kind of, a more extreme look on the front if you really want to. Maybe we could do that. I don't think we've used this ever, the secondary bolt-on, so I'm going to pick that because it's something really aggressive for the otherwise clean build, and I think it contrasts it quite nicely. Rear bumpers. We could go black. We could do. I don't feel like it's a good idea, but let's just see what else there is out there. So this is very good, the primary Mark II. That still looks good, but no, I'm not going to do it. Engines up. Oh, engine. Oh, you got all this stuff. You got the engine block stuff. You see, we're not going to bother with that. Strut braces. You know, it's all kind of tuner stuff, which we can wang on. but I'm not going to mess with that. These exhausts look a bit funny because of their pixelation. Do we have something else? Like, that's a double side exit. Where's it at, dude? It's on the other side, I can't see it. So, for that reason, I might pick something else. Something like this. I think it looks a bit better. Even though it's chrome, I don't like it. I wish it was black. That might be better, even though it's inset. Oh, actually, let's pick that. I know it doesn't stick out, but we're going to do it anyway. It's fenders, so we can go all black all around, something like that, and just have a black front end. We've done that before in a build, so we're not going to do that. But I'll just show you what you can do with it. Bonnet, hood catches, we're not interested. But there's a lot of options here. So that black stripe, it's a primary, it is plastic, but I kind of like the accents it's got on it. That's all black, but just a stripe. I don't know. I don't know if it stands out a bit too much for my liking. Let's put it on anyway. Let's do it and see what we can do with that. Because I think it's the top end, not that. Interior. Oh, we've got a lot of stuff here. Just going to show you it quickly. Roll through. If you just pause if you want to see any of this. I'm not going to go through it again because there's just too much, and I think we've got all the best stuff in there. Roll cage. It's kind of a race build, so we're going to leave it like that. Louvres. We can put louvres on the back if you want, if you so please. And we went for a non-louvre kind of stage, so maybe we'll go black louvres just to be a bit special. But that goes with a black roof. As I said, I was going to thinking about getting rid of that. Stock mirrors are good. I'm going to leave those. Mud guards, yes, I'm going to go with those, not the red ones. Plate, muscle, why not? We could go. No, we're not going to do that. Roof. Sticker bomb is completely inappropriate, but I was tempted to get rid of that black. We got secondary roof. Now secondary looks a lot better than the carbon. I just feel like the carbon adds an odd kind of texture to it, so I'm going to go with a secondary. Skirts, already good. I'm going to leave those because I want them to stay orange. Spoiler is where we could change things, but because we've added louvres, I don't feel like we want anything a bit odd, although the bolt-on ducktail just adds a bit of aggressiveness to it. We're going to wang that on, why not? There's all the rest of it, just to show you what you could have won. Look at what you could have won. There we go, sun strips. No, not on this one. Suspension, lower it to the max for race performance only. Transmission, the same. Trunk, no, we don't want that. Turbo is done. Wheels, I'll just show you the wheel type. Is it the snowflake, reverse snowflake, deep flake, deep snowflake, deep flake, reverse, not snowflake. Wheel colour, we could change that, we're going to leave it because it's a black and orange build. Tyres, all bulletproof tyre design, fuckaroo. Tyre smoke, yellow, no, we're going to go back to black because it's best. Windows, going to change here, going to make a change just so we can see the accent of those louvres. Light smoke, we'll do it. Good. Complete, let's get out of there. Whoa, that took a long time. You can agree, at least we've done a better build than what's on the podium, prize ride. But we're going to get out of here and take it for a drive before the sun sets. Now, one thing about this car is that it's an excellent muscle car. It's top tier muscle car for the non-HSW business. But if you want to know what's best about this car, well, this is one of the best things. It's the wheelie skills. Look at that. Wheelies forever. Oh, yes. I was only stopped by the curb. I just destroyed the car. Alright, yeah. That looks, pretty damn good. Alright, we're gonna still drive around anyway. I'm not gonna get back in the shed to get things fixed, because that's how things go sometimes. Look at the internals. So we have a proper deep look at the internals just to see. Lots of traffic today. Looks good, you can see, you can appreciate that. Of course you can. Unless you're blind. And then, I'm not sure why you're watching the channel, but you must love the sound of my voice, so I'll try and keep on talking. The engine sound is very good. Listen to that. Cornering is very good, and there's a bit of... It's rear wheel drive. There's a slight bit of kind of understeer, but it does oversteer when you push it. So don't worry about that, it will corner nicely. But the back end it won't flip out, but it'll just lose a little bit of grip on some of the corners. But it's never like you're out of control on it, so it's solid on the racing. Very solid. And that's why I think I'm pretty sure it's number 2. in non-HSW racing, and yeah, so only bettered by the Buffalo STX, I think, if that's correct. And for me, you can win races with it, but it's more of an enjoyable experience than the STX, because the STX doesn't drive like a muscle car, but this is more like a muscle car. Still not, 100%. It's still got enough muscle in it, but enough race performance to make it competitive, so you don't lose the pleasure. So, and much better, I'd say, than the ZX. What is it? The Camaro. Camaro? I mean Camaro. Yes. Which is nice. I don't mean Camaro now, do I? Yeah. I'm trying to remember the name of the car. I cannot for the life of me. Anyway, it's the top tier with regards to HSW, the HSW Thingy Bob ZX. I can't remember the name of it, but it's got a ZX on the end of it. Which is a very good car to drive, but it drives much more like a muscle car. The back end flips out a lot more. So this is a good middle ground for people who just want to start learning the muscle car class driving. So for that reason, it's probably the best muscle car in the game for me, just for performance and enjoyment and wheelies. It just has it all, which the Buffalo STX, it's just too sporty for my liking to have the full experience. So for that reason, you need to own this car, you need to win it. It's very easy to win, so win it this week if you have the time. If you found this video useful, drop a like and a subscribe. And Vigero ZX, that's what I was looking for, that's the name of the car. There, I knew it'd come. So thank you very much for watching, and have a most excellent day. What a car, what a wee beastie. Get it one or buy it if it's on discount. Thank you.